Hello everybody, I want to show you with this video 10 cool things you can do with the Poco M4 Pro 5G. Okay, the first thing I want to show you is the one-handed mode, because the screen is very large, as you know, and you cannot reach everything with one thumb, but there's a way to make the screen a bit smaller. So let me show you how we can do that. Okay, for that we will need the settings for. If you don't find the settings app here, you can also go at the control center, so scroll down right next to the camera, so right next to the camera, scroll down, and then you will have the control center. And a part of the control center are here the settings. So just tap on the symbol for the settings. So, and then for the one-handed mode, we have to scroll down to the point additional settings. And here we will have the one-handed mode. Okay, then let us enable it here, so that it's marked blue. And now the one-handed mode is enabled. Okay, now if you want to have it, just use the navigation bar. Swipe from the inside to the outside to have it. To this direction. Then you will have it like this for left-handed people. And now I can do everything what I want here. I can play games and so on and so on. So very nice. And as you can really use the full phone with the mini screen. So it's very nice. So, and if you're ready with it, just tap here on the outside, so on the black field, and you're back in the regular mode. By the way, if you swipe down, if you swipe from the middle to the other side, you will have the requires a bit training, as you can see, you will have it here on the other side, and now you have it for right-handed people. So it depends always on which direction you swipe it, and it's this side or the other side. And the next feature I want to show you is for the camera, because there's a way to quick launch it, but we have to enable it first. So let's go here to the settings. This time I will take the settings app here. Then we need to scroll down to the point additional settings. And here we will need the gesture shortcuts. So, and here we will need the launch camera feature. So the first point here has to be enabled now. Double press the power button. And that allows us, if we double press the power button, we are immediately at the camera. This is pretty cool because then we don't waste time and so on. So one more time, just double press the power button and we are immediately at the camera. And pretty cool also as well as, it works also if the phone is on standby mode, no? Then just double press the power button and you're immediately at the camera without unlocking the screen and looking for the camera app and so on. And maybe this saves you a great picture. Yeah, and the next thing I want to show you, we need the camera for as well. So let me take a picture first here. I need to remove the shadows. Okay, I have now here a picture with 2 coins. I can go here on the preview, but because my screen was locked before, I have no access to the editing mode. So for me now, I go here just to the gallery, and then I go here on my last picture with the coins, and I have here the opportunity to edit the picture. So I just go here on the editing symbol. So, and now I have here also the point to erase something. If we say, okay, I don't want now to have the other coin here on the screen, I can erase this coin. So let us have a look. So go on erase. So no, it's for objects. Now I mark the object. So in my case, this coin here, and it's gone. Well, it is gone. I just have to confirm it, and now it is gone, as you can see. Huh? So this is the original picture, and this is the new picture. So I just have to save it here, and then yeah, this is the result. It is gone. It's completely erased. And the same thing you can do also with people. Maybe you have a picture outside and so on, and someone was disturbing in the background or something like this. Same thing, you can erase the person. And yeah, so a pretty nice tool. The next thing I want to show you is also pretty nice, because you can have 2 spaces here on the phone. So that means you can have 2 desktops. One maybe for your private stuff and one for your business stuff maybe. Or one for your normal stuff and one for your very private stuff. Yeah, let me show you what I mean. So this feature is also pretty cool here. I can tell you. So just go here to the settings. Then let us scroll down now to the point special features. And here we will have the second space. So then we have really 2 spaces. Now let me turn it on here, turn on second space. So then he's creating the second space. 2 spaces, 1 device. So it's like 2 phones to have on one. And just go on continue. So now you can choose the way you want to switch between these spaces, and I would recommend to you to use the first one here, to using a password. So that means maybe the phone pin or the pattern. So, and now we have to set up a password. So first of all, you have to confirm your basic phone pin. So the pin you need to unlock your phone with. So in my case, if you have seen 4 times the 1. So in case you don't have a phone pin, by the way, you have to create now 1. So he's guiding you during this process. And after you have done this, you have to create a pin for the second space. So as I said, my main pin was 4 times the 1 for the first one, also for the regular one. And now for the second one, I take 4 times the 9, that we can recognize it later better. So then just go and continue, confirm the pin. The second one, in my case, 4 times the 9. And now I can set up as well a fingerprint, a second fingerprint for the second space. But let's skip it for the first, because it's taking a bit of time. Now we are already here in the second space. Okay, let's go back now maybe to my main space that we can compare it better. So this is my main space here. No? So we have seen already that I took some pictures here and so on. So I have already some pictures here. Then I have already downloaded some apps here and so on. So, and now let me go to the second space. And I can do that with fingerprint if I have installed, or with my second phone pin. So 4 times the 9. So now I'm on the second space. No? Completely hidden, no one sees that I have one, and this space is completely independent from the first one. I can have my own pictures here, and it's empty now, and also the pictures I would take now, you cannot see them on the first space. Same, by the way, also with the browser. I have a complete own browser history here, and you cannot see this browser history on the first space. So really private. And also I can download here some apps with an own Google account, by the way, and no one can see that I have these apps here on this phone, and these apps are also not disturbing me on the first space. The only thing you have on both spaces are the phone calls and the messages. So if someone is sending you a basic text message, then you will see this also on the first space, same with calls and so on. But only with messages and phone calls. If someone is sending me a message with WhatsApp maybe or Telegram on the second space, no one can see that I have received these messages. So you can do a lot of stuff here. And also the pictures I take, as I said, stays here on the second space. Yeah, a pretty nice tool. Okay, let me go back now here to the first space to continue in our program. 4 times the 1, then I'm back in my main space, and as you can see, completely different. And yeah, the next thing I want to show you is you can take also pictures of your screen. Very easy with the power button and the one down button. Just press it for the same time and you have a screenshot. You see here the preview and so on. You can send it also directly to your friends and so on. So one more time, the power button and the one down button just for short together. And you have the screenshot. And if you tap now here on the preview, you're also able to edit here the part. Maybe you can crop here something, the Google bar here, useful also for pictures on websites and so on. And after you go just on save, and then this edited part is saved as part of the gallery. And you can do also a screenshot by using 3 fingers. just hold them on your screen, swipe them down a bit, and you have a screenshot as well. One more time, take 3 fingers, swipe them down a bit on your screen, and you have a screenshot as well. A very useful tool. And you can also record the screen if you want. So your actions, you can really make a video of your screen actions. So for that, we have to scroll down right next to the camera. So right next to the camera, so that we have the control center here. And then we will have here an icon with a cam. Go on this cam, we have now this little tool here to record screen actions. It's also movable to other places here. So put it to a place where it's not too much disturbing. And if you want to record the videos now, just press here on the red record button and it will record your video. And after you see, it becomes almost invisible here. And yeah, do now your screen actions here. And if you want to stop the video, just tap on the hidden center here and then tap on the stop symbol to stop the video, and then it's going directly to your gallery. By the way, we have also here some settings at this tool. If we want to change the video quality, the resolution and so on, would be important maybe because the screen recordings are taking a lot of storage. And if you change the resolution and the video quality, you can reduce it much. You don't need the full resolution if you want to show some tutorials or something like this. And here the other one is the folder to have all your screencasts. As you can see, I've tried it already. And yeah, if you want to remove this tool here, just go here on the X and it is gone. But if you want to have it back, you can always have it back here on the control center by tapping on the video cam. The next mode I want to show you is an ultra power saving mode, because it could be that your phone is really running out of energy and you don't have much percent on the phone, but you need your phone for some hours again. That is possible. So for that we will need the control center again. So just scroll down here on the control center and scroll down now a second time, and then we will have some more icons here. And one of these icons is first of all a battery saver, also useful. But if you have just a few percent and you know that you have to go on for a longer term, then I would recommend to you to use this one, the Ultra Battery Saver. It is the one with a flash in it here. So tap it, then you can see the remaining time is increasing to a very long time, also a very long term. And here this will turn off some location services, but if you're using it for the very first time, we will ask you if you want to remove also these location services. That means that it's not able to target you with the GPS and so on. And as you can see, this is the second thing. The screen timeout is much lower. It's on the low thing, and you have just some apps you can use. So basically these apps here, but you can also add some other ones. If you go here on the plus symbol, you can add maybe also the Chrome browser here and some other apps. Just go on done, and the Chrome browser is here as well. So you can select the thing, 6 apps here, so you can try a bit. Maybe let's take Google Mail as well, and then you have your apps here. No, you can add some more, maybe until this list is full. They have changed it. So a very useful tool, by the way, to have just the minimum of apps. And and may this feature will save your life one day, because we have really increased our battery time. If you have the chance to charge your phone again, just go here on exit, and then you will be back in the regular mode. And just to have a look, to compare a bit how much we still have, so you can check here on the settings and go here on the point battery and performance. And this is the regular remaining time now without any ultra power saving mode, just 22 hours. And we have seen with the ultra power mode, we have more than 70 hours as remaining time. So I would really recommend to use this feature in some cases. Okay, and you can clone apps with that phone. So that means you can have 2 WhatsApp accounts maybe. No? Why not? You can insert 2 SIM cards. Why not having 1 WhatsApp account for each number? Or you can have also 2 Facebook accounts, you're on the phone, and so on and so on. So let me show you how you can do that. So here are my apps, no? Messenger and so on, WhatsApp account and so on and so on. Here the app drawer. So to clone them, we will need the settings for again. And then we have to scroll down a bit and we will need the point apps. And here's the point dual apps. So first of all, you have to create this point here. So, and now you have the list of all the apps they're able to clone them. So the first one are the recommended ones most of the time. These are messenger services, like in my case here. So just tap on there and go here on dual apps and turn it on, and then WhatsApp will be cloned. And that means you can have 2 WhatsApp accounts on 1 phone. So pretty cool tool. So maybe let's do the same with Instagram. Go here on that one, clone it. Let's continue maybe also with Facebook. Okay, and also the other ones, you can have also 2 Amazon accounts, or 2 AliExpress accounts and so on. Or it's also 2 gaming accounts. If you really like a game, you can clone maybe also the game. Also 2 Netflix account maybe, without switching from one app to from one account to the other one. You can just switch to the other app in case someone else is using the same account and you cannot enter. And let's see, take maybe Amazon as well. And let me show you how this looks like. So if we go now here to the app drawer, you have here Instagram, the main Instagram, and next to the second one. And as you can see, the second one is marked with an orange corner, and this is always the second one. Here also with WhatsApp, you can recognize it better here because it's green on the first one and the second one. And the second one have here that orange corner. Same thing also with Amazon, main one, second one. No? So pretty cool. And by the way, you could have also the chance for a third app on the second space, as we have seen before, because they can have also separate apps and so on. So many opportunities here with that phone. The next point I want to show you is for our eyes. So because we are watching too often, we are looking too often on our smartphones. I think everyone knows this problem, and there's a way to protect our eyes from this eye strain. And for that, just go to the control center. So scroll down a second time here on the apps, and then we will have here this point here, reading mode. If we tap now here on the reading mode, as you can see, the color of the screen has changed a bit into a yellow touch, and this is a blue light filter. So it reduces the blue light, and that is reducing much the stress. And let me show you also, if I go here to the settings, the symbol for the settings here at the control center, I have here the chance, if I go here on display, I have also here the point reading mode. And here I can adjust the blue light filter, so the opacity. And what is pretty cool here, I can schedule the reading mode here. Let me turn it off. And if I schedule it here, I can set up a time, because this tool is very useful, so especially useful in the evening times, because this is the time, when you want, a few hours before you want to go sleep, because this this tool lets you sleep better as well. And you should have it at latest at night, but I would recommend to you to have it all over the day. But if you want to have it just over the night because the yellow touch maybe it's a bit disturbing, then you can enable this one here, the good night suite. And that means that the blue light filter will turn on automatically if the sun sets, and if the sun rises, then it will turn off. So a pretty nice cool tool. A cool tool. Huh? Okay, let me go back here one step, because the first point here at the display settings is also important, and it's it would support also the feature because we can enable here the dark mode. The dark mode, let turn the white stuff into the black stuff, and this is very useful also in the evening, because if we looking on our smartphone, the screen is also very bright, also with the blue light filter. No? The screen is bright, and this disturbs our eyes as well. And I would recommend to you to schedule this dark mode in any case, because on the day it's a bit difficult to read sometimes if there's many sunlight to read something on the screen. So schedule here the dark mode, and I would recommend to you also to do it from the sunset to the sunrise, so in the evening, and it really will support your eyes, and I hope you will have some good results with. Okay, for the next thing I need, or for the last mode, we are already at the end, I need some stuff here, because I want to show you now a very intelligent tool here on the phone. It's named Google Lens. May you notice already, we are already very far with this app, because let me go here on the camera to show you a bit more about, and then you will have here the symbol for Google Lens. So tap it, and the very first time you have to open the camera app, you have to enable some stuff that have access to the storage and so on. You have to press for a few times on allow, then you have it. And let me show you a bit what you can do with it, because this tool is recognizing things. We have a battery here, and if I scan this battery here with the magnification, it is recognizing the battery, and it tells us, hey, it's a battery. No? Just because of the picture, he's recognizing, okay, it's a battery, and he gives us some other results. And he sees also which company it is. In my case, it was some batteries from Amazon. So he's recognizing also the brand, and that's pretty cool. And you can do so much more with. You can hold your phone on the flower, and he will tell you which flower it is. So this is what it's made for. And also, if you hold your phone on buildings, it will tell you which building it is. So a very useful tool. Is asking me also for a shortcut here. I can add one. There's some. It's also on the home screen, and yeah, a very useful tool. But you can use it also for a bit more. We will see here the point text. So on the bar below here, we see the not homework, so we need the text. So we go on text, and if you're having a text, no, just hold your phone on text and go here on the text symbol, and you will copy the text and have it already on the phone. No? So you can go now and listen. That means that someone is reading it for you. Pretty cool. And also, if you need this text maybe for your studies, no, you don't have to write everything again word by word. No, you can just paste and copy and paste. So so a very useful tool also for studies. And if I go now back here again, we have next to the text also another nice tool, the translation tool. If you see that, I have here a book in German, and with the translation tool, you can also translate it. And if I press now the shutter button here, then he will translate me that text as well. And pretty cool is also he's auto-detecting that language, so you don't have to set up which language it is. Some cases you don't know which language it is, and this phone tells you which language it is, and it translates it completely by its own. You can also listen it, translate it, yeah, and You can also copy and paste it. Very useful for holidays as well. If you're on a restaurant, you can read this card pretty easy, and yeah, very cool. So much stuff you can do with. And if you go back here on search, we have also a QR code reader here in the phone, and just go on the thing you want, also on the QR code, just tap on the magnification, and it will gives you the result. In my case, it is to tell you thanks for watching Phones and More. Thank you so much for all your support, by the way, because it's really helpful for my videos, and yeah, I'm very thankful for that. And you have also here on the phone a second QR code reader by just scrolling down. Then here at the control center, you have also a QR code reader here, by the way. This is a bit more useful. It has to go fast, and you will recognize the QR code by its own. And yeah, I cannot say it often enough. Thanks for watching Phones and More. Thank you so much for all your support. And yeah, I hope I could help you with this video and show you something new here. And if you want, you can leave me a nice comment or give me some thumbs up. That would be also very helpful for my videos. Thank you so much for. And I've created also some other videos if you're interested in some more tips and tricks, maybe in the next days. And you can also subscribe me if you haven't done it before. Thank you so much. And yeah, maybe until next time. Ciao.